Hello, it's Mrs Renwick here. I've had the pleasure of meeting lots of you already on the home visits and when you've brought your child to class 1. But you haven't had the chance to come inside yet, so we thought we'd give you a tour of the classroom and give you a little bit more information. So I'm going to start off with our reading area. So we've got a nice cosy reading area for your child to use. Lots of books in the book area, in the baskets, and a cosy chair for them to share a book with a friend. And they like just coming in and picking a favourite book, and there's lots of prompts in the area to support them, and some cosy toys for them to read their stories to. Shortly, your child will be receiving a reading book, and they'll be coming home with that in their book bag. We're starting off with the Dandelion launchers, so they're phonic based books. So it's really important that if you listen to your child read daily, just little and often is really important. 5 minutes is plenty, in a nice, cosy, relaxed environment. And when you've listened to your child read, lots of talk around the book as well, so using the pictures, lots of discussion around what's happening in the pictures, and then later on we'll be linking that to initial letter sounds in our words and sentences. There's a little reading record book which you're welcome to write comments in, date it, write the name of the book, and just comment how your child got on, and if they enjoyed it, and things that they were really good at. It's just a way of celebrating their success, and then we can see what they've been doing at home, and then we'll be writing comments back as well when they listen to your child read at school. So we'll be listening to your child read twice a week, and it's really important that your child reads this book at least 3 times over a week, so that they're confident and fluent before they move on to another book. Okay. I'm just going to take you over to the role play area. So at the moment it's set up as a home environment, so things that the children are familiar with, so they can develop their imagination and talk around real experiences, and develop their communication and language skills and their expressive development as well. So children very much like being in this area with their friends, and lots of talk happens every day. And they're really working hard at the moment at putting all the resources away, but it's really important for them to see and explore real resources too. And here we have the maths area, so we've got some maths resources displayed for the children here, so they independently access the resources that are available. We use lots of natural materials for counting and sorting, and we use Numicon, which is this here, so it represents all the numbers from 1 to 10, and then these can be combined to make 2-digit numbers as well, and we use the Numicon to create patterns, and we also look at patterns in the environment as well. Shortly you'll be receiving your child's login for Doodle Maths. So when you get the login, you can access this on a tablet or on a computer, and if you could try and do it with your child at least 4 times a week, that's great. Just for about 10 minutes. But the aim is for your child to be in the green zone, but more importantly is to have fun. So there'll be lots of different mathematical areas of development that they can access, and little tasks that they can do, and then it moves on with their area, with their development as well. I'm just going to move on to the construction area. So again, this area is accessible to all the children, and they access all their own resources and put them away. Again, they like to work together as a team. It's about collaborative learning and creating models of different things that, following their interests. So if they're interested in making a car or a building of some description, then they can use the different resources to do that. So it's up to them, to use their imagination and use the resources in whatever way they would like to. And again, we've got clipboards in the environment and pencils everywhere. So we're encouraging the children to maybe draw designs and label what they'd like to make. So they're writing for a purpose. Here we've got our phonics display. So we've already started a little bit of phonics, and we've started with the phoneme S, and we've explored how to write the grapheme S. And again, we'll move on to other initial letter sounds. As I was saying, we'll teach your child a new phoneme and grapheme each day, and then we have the opportunity to practice and apply those skills and knowledge within the session. And also we encourage your child to do that throughout the school day within the indoor and outdoor environment as well. Okay, so here we have our model museum. So children love to keep their models and have them on display, and already you can see lots of children have been eager to put their models onto our display. Again, we are encouraging your child to write for a purpose, so they've been practicing writing their names so that they have some ownership over their models too. I'm just going to take you through to the Let's Create area. So this is our creative area where children can feel free to express themselves using different media and resources. Again, it's all accessible to your child, so it's all available, and they can do all this themselves to be independent learners. And they thoroughly enjoyed using it so far, and they're really good at popping things away in their right places as well. Yep, so we've got here we've got a place where your child will put their drinks, and again they're already really good at knowing where these things are, and again to be independent learners. Across here your child has a peg of their own with their name on it. This is where they keep their coats and they keep their PE bags at school. If you haven't already, you could pop a PE bag in for your child so they can keep it at school until the end of term. So it's a pair of black shorts and a white t-shirt and a pair of DAPs, all fully named. It's great, so they can find their bits and pieces as well. And also, if your child would like to bring in a pair of wellies, they can do so, which they'll keep by their peg to use on rainy days. Or if we want to go into the big playground and the wooded area in the future. Okay. Yep, well thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the tour of Class 1, and we'll see you soon, and we're looking forward to our journey together.